StormTracker Center, another update on Hurricane Zeta. We're going to start with the watch warning map. Hurricane warnings have now been upgraded to include all of our Mississippi counties. Jackson, George, and Greene County, all of you on the Mississippi side are now underneath a hurricane warning. Everyone on the Alabama and Florida side, you're still underneath a tropical storm warning. Storm surge warnings, though, are still active for the Mississippi coast, as well as southern Mobile and Baldwin County and the immediate coastline of Escambia and Santa Rosa County, Florida. What about rain? Well, a lot of the heavy rain we saw this morning is backed off. Most of the rain tracking from south to north right now is fairly light. There are some moderate downpours. This afternoon, a tornado threat is going to begin. We'll have to be monitoring that, and also a storm surge threat as Zeta moves into the Louisiana coast. It's hauling right now, moving to the north at 18. Maximum sustained winds are at 90 miles per hour. It's a strong Cat 1. The projection are it stays there all the way into this evening when it rolls right over the New Orleans metro, and then it literally zips to the north and east, crosses Birmingham, and moves all the way to near Knoxville, Tennessee by daybreak tomorrow. No direct impact here, but we're close enough to that center that our winds are going to be pretty fierce, especially west of Interstate 65, and the strong south winds are going to mean a storm surge threat, a tornado threat, and a very dangerous rip current risk. Notice, though, how quickly this thing zips across. In a little over 12 hours, we're expecting that to be on the Tennessee-North Carolina line as a weak tropical storm. But that means it will be at tropical storm strength when it passes by parts of Birmingham and Hoover. And the farther, of course, it moves away from us, our weather is going to be improving. Watch it here on the Fox 10 Futurecast as we run the clock forward. We will have showers and storms reorganizing this afternoon. There's the possibility that some of those storms can produce rotation. We'll have to monitor for that. And then as we get to tonight, that's when the weather goes downhill as a result of Hurricane Zeta. Most of the rain will be showing up between 8 p.m. and midnight. The winds will be their most intense during that time frame, but then overnight we end up going dry and the sky clears during the day tomorrow. We'll see temperatures actually down to the upper 40s Friday and Saturday morning. The high Friday, we don't even reach 70 degrees, and much of Halloween weekend is going to be looking fantastic. We are going to show you the rest of that coming up at midday. Right now, I want to bring in fellow Fox 10 meteorologist Matt Barentine, who's standing by in the Weather Center. Matt, what is the latest going on right now regarding Zeta from your end?
Hey, Michael, check this out. Looking at the 3D imagery, you can actually start to see it might be trying to reform an eye. I'm seeing the cloud tops thin out a bit here, so it might be trying to reform its eye, strengthening itself up a little bit right before it makes landfall. We don't expect it to be able to ramp up much from where it's at. It's at 90. It may get to 95, possibly 100, but that's probably going to be about it. It's running out of time, and because it's moving so fast, it's going to limit it as well. You can see there's the good look here at the 3D imagery of the storm as it works its way to the north. It's a fairly symmetrical storm, so it hasn't been hampered by the wind shear as much as we originally thought. It's been able to hold itself together pretty well. All right, so going offshore, this is the Orange Beach buoy. It's about 15-20 miles offshore of Orange Beach. Right now, they're getting gusts of 27, southeast steady at 22. This is what I've been watching. The waves have really come up now. They're getting up there over 6.5 feet. Starting out this morning, they're around 4.5 feet. So they've been picking up very quickly here this morning. Here's the bigger picture around the rest of the region. You can see some waves up to 9 feet. This is the closest one. It's not there yet. It's got winds of 25 miles an hour out of the east. And you can see this one, the winds are coming in out of the north. So there's the rotation right there, so you can see. But once again, the wind field of this storm is very, very small, so it may actually miss a lot of these buoys out there because it's only got about 30 miles or so of hurricane force wind, so it's not a very big storm. This is the Chevy Petronas rig. This is basically due south of Gulf Shores, about 70 miles, and this has got a wind anemometer way up there at around 500 feet. Right now, they're reporting winds out of the southeast at around 32 miles per hour. So not too bad. This rig was posting 100 plus for a long time during Sally. So it's nothing like that yet. It's not very close to this one at this point either. So we'll keep an eye on it here throughout the day. Of course, we'll keep tracking Zeta for you here as we go through your Wednesday updates, top and bottom of the hour. And of course, well, the 4 and 5 o'clock show with Chief Meteorologist Jason Smith, Jennifer Lambers will be joining as well. So stay tuned to Fox 10 throughout the day with the latest on Zeta.